Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Hill High School as the Big Red and Big Blue Showdown. Fort Hill Allegany 2 tips off here tonight, live and in action at Fort Hill High School. We're going to do the JV game, JV matchup. We'll take a look at the starting five. Fort Hill's JVs. Jamil Daniels, Jacob Bone, number 1, number 4, Liam Hamilton, number 0, Jeb McCullough, and number 14, Noah House. For Allegany's JV team, it'll be Owen Rice, Mike Cannon, Eli Imes, Lucas Barenberg, and Kane Kuiper as the opening tip-off goes into the backcourt, and Allegany Big Blue has the opening possession here at Fort Hill. Ball on the right side, working is Imes. Imes will drive down to the block, throws one up, it won't go. Bodies crash, Imes gets his own rebound, put back not there. And Fort Hill will have a stop and a board as Imes records the first rebound, but Jamil Daniels has the rebound for Fort Hill, and up the other way, turnover Sentinels. Allegany ball with 6:36 to play. 4 7-minute quarters here at Fort Hill High School JV matchup. The dribble drive here will not go. Easy rebound for Jacob Bone, and Bone across the division line. Works down to the block, throws one up, it rattles around, will not go. Mike Cannon has his first rebound, and the outlet goes to Imes. They come up in transition. Imes works down, left side, off the window, back iron, gets his own rebound, goes up and will draw a foul. Imes now with 2 rebounds, and we have our first foul against Fort Hill's Noah House. That's his first, team's first, and Eli Imes will go to the line to shoot 2 with 6:09 to play. Imes first, he splashes, 1-0 lead for Allegany here at Fort Hill. Expected to be a standing room only crowd as it was in their first meeting up on Haystack. Imes makes both, and it's a 2-0 start. Allegany with the lead. Ball into Jamil Daniels, already with a rebound in this game. He'll cross the timeline, work down through the heart of the paint. Calls bank, won't go. Rebound put back, not there. Settles with a second look at it, and House will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2 as Owen Rice will pick up the first personal. Team foul number 1 on Allegany, and to the line goes Noah House to shoot a pair. House with a nice board and a rebound putback. With 5:57, House splashes the first. 2-1, Allegany with a lead here. Of course, the storied matchup between these two teams, it has been since forever and ago. You look at, obviously, homecoming. But second would be, obviously, basketball. Standing room only crowds year in and year out as House makes both, and it's 2-all here at Fort Hill with Cannon crossing the division line. Works to the left side, swings it over there. Now down into the corner, 5:47 to play. Returns it out to Imes. Imes wants to go baseline, threads it inside to Barenberg. That's knocked away from him. Last touch by the Sentinels. And it'll be an inbounds play coming for Allegany underneath their own hoop. 2-2 ball game and 5:40 to play in this opening quarter. Ball goes out to Imes. Imes wants to work to the elbow, left hand through the paint, won't go. Good rebound that time by Jet McCullough. That's his first. And the ball will outlet to Jamil Daniels. He'll cross the timeline using a screen from Bone. Continues down from the elbow. Daniels by himself. Held defense too slow. Jamil Daniels with a bucket, and it's a 4-2 Fort Hill lead here with 5:18 to play. In Mike Cannon crossing the division line and working against this Fort Hill zone defense. Pass over on the left to Kuiper. Returns it back, and now over to Cannon. Cannon out to Rice. Rice's pass gets poked and last touched by the Campers. It'll be Fort Hill's basketball. Turnover Allegany. And Allegany will do some substituting in this game. Number 12, Landon Ansel checking into the game for the Campers. 5 minutes to play. It's a 4-2 Fort Hill lead here at home. Daniels to the right side. Passes it up top of the key. Now looking down on the block. Nobody home. House dribbles. Gets it back to Daniels. 18-footer. Off the mark. Ball's poked around. Able to come up with it with a nice rebound is Barenberg. That's his first. Outlet goes to Ansel. He'll cross the timeline. Give up the dribble. And swings it in the corner to Imes. Imes turns, fires, back iron will not go. Long rebound. Imes had it, but it knocked off of his foot. Allegany's Mike Cannon with a steal, knocks it into the backcourt, and the Allegany Campers will get the ball back with 4:27 to play and 24 to shoot. Pass down to Ansel, returns it out to Cannon. Cannon swings the top of the key, nearly stolen, but a travel there as Allegany will turn the ball over, and Fort Hill will get the ball back here in this first quarter with 4:17 to play. 2 free throws from House, 1 bucket from the field from Jamil Daniels. And for Allegany, they're scoring. Eli Imes, who has 3 rebounds to his credit with 2 freebies, leading the charge for the Campers. Perimeter passing here, Sentinels with House looking down for Bone. Instead, he'll drive. Held defense, nearly stole it. Back out to Daniels, 17 to shoot. Right wing extended, swings it over to Hamilton. Hamilton, bounce pass down to Bone, drops it to the elbow, looking for the inside pass, not there. House, baby hook, rattles around, will not go. Bodies crash. Ansel has his first rebound, and the outlet goes to Cannon with 3:46 to play, and the Campers with the possession. Ball top of the key to Cannon, swings it. Now they try to continue it down into the corner, but that gets knocked out of bounds with 3:39 to play. Fort Hill's zone defense has really troubled Allegany in their offensive sets. Usually you think that opens up perimeter passing lanes, but Fort Hill has done a good job of pivoting and rotating with that zone defense here. 13 to shoot. Ball out to Rice. Now down to Ansel. Threads it out to Rice. That's going to get thrown into the backcourt and a turnover out of bounds. So Fort Hill will get the ball back. And with 3:25 to play, the Sentinels, only down 2, have a chance to even up this ball game in their front court. First quarter action. Jamil Daniels will dribble down, bounce pass, nice feed, nice find, and off the window it's there for Jet McCullough. Jamil Daniels with a rebound, a bucket, and a dime. And it's a 6-2 Fort Hill lead as we get a foul up the other way, and for Noah House, that's his second. 3:11 to play here. It stays Allegany basketball. House with those 2 fouls. It looks like Fort Hill will do some substituting as Braylon Younger will check in during the next dead ball, not this one. Then the ball goes in to Cannon. Cannon works down into the corner to Imes. Quickly down to Barenberg. That's going to be a foul. And I think I have to check the foul call. That'll go against number 0, Jet McCullough. Down on the block, his first, as House will get a breather. And Braylon Younger checks into the game with 3:05 to play in this opening quarter. They send Barenberg down. Ball's got to come out. It does into the backcourt. Cannon runs it down here. Fresh 30 on. And Cannon will cross the division line and work top of the key. We get a whistle and a carry against Allegany. Another turnover here. So another turnover for Allegany. Fort Hill gets the ball back with a 6-2 lead. We're inside of 3 here in this opening quarter of the JV game. Next matchup, varsity game, should be a good one. It was a nail-biter up at Allegany about a month and a half ago. Standing room only. Fire marshal had to be dispatched. He started turning people away. I sat on somebody's lap. In and out, no good. Blocked. Pass out. Free for 3. Firing. Runs long. Rebound by Daniels. That's his third. Head fake on the 3. Swings it over. Hamilton drives. Fadeaway. Calls bank. Will not go. Barenberg with a rebound, but he gets tied up. And the arrow favors Fort Hill in their front court with 2:35 to play. Bone at the disposal underneath the hoop. They got Barenberg in the middle on defense. Pass nearly stolen. Return it out to Daniels with 2:32 to play. Daniels will use the dribble. They'll spread the floor here. Calls off the pick. Now asks for it from Bone. Drives. Kicks to Younger. Head fake on the 3. Wants to drive baseline to the block. Runner won't go. Ball's poked around. And Imes has his 3rd rebound. Passes up ahead to Allegany. Trailer 3 not there. Ansel will curl back, and they'll set up the offense here with 2:10 to play. Ball top of the key to Cannon. 19 to shoot. Cannon gives up the dribble, swings it over to Imes. Imes threads it to the charity stripe. Nice bounce pass into Barenberg. He goes up with it, not there. Back up, gets poked away. And Daniels will have his 3rd rebound and a stop for the Sentinels up the other way. Nice find from Daniels. Point blank miss, but a rebound. Put back is there for Jet McCullough. McCullough with 2 rebounds, 4 points. And now it's an 8-2 game in Allegany, just trying to find the bottom of the cup here. They've had good looks, but thus far just haven't been able to get the ball in the bucket. Entry pass looking for Barenberg. It's poked away by Bone. That's his first steal. Up ahead to Daniels. Drives, calls bank. It will not go. Rebound by Cannon. Cannon with a head full of steam. Drives, wants to go coast to coast. Gets blocked from behind by Daniels, but they're going to call a block up front as the foul is charged to number 4. Liam Hamilton, his first, team's 4th. Mike Cannon to the line for his first trip to the charity stripe tonight. He's got a rebound and a steal. 1:22 to play. And Allegany with some ground to cover as Fort Hill has held court here at home, leading by 6, 8-2 with a $1:22 to go. Cannon misses the front end as checking into the game for Allegany. Ian Abey Big number 35 will come in, and Landon Ansel will get a breather. Cannon second. Rattles around, it falls in, so Cannon goes 1 for 2 here. It's an 8-3 game with 1:20 to play, and Jabril Daniels will cross the division line with 1:16 to go. Daniels swings it over to McCullough. Back to Bone, free for 3, fires, back iron won't go. Rebound by Aby, that's his first of this game. And they come up the other way. Allegany got pickpocketed at half court, but they call a foul on Daniels on the reach in, that's his first, team's 5th. And Allegany will maintain possession here with 1:02 to play in this opening quarter. I said on the way in, this might be the most traveled JV game in recent memory. Mainly folks just want to make sure they have somewhere to sit for the varsity game. Inside of a minute here, this has been a good one thus far. Cannon over to Ansel. He's got an option down in the corner. Back to Cannon. Now over to Ansel. Jab step in the corner to Aby. Wants a 3. Back iron won't go. Easy rebound and a foul charge as Jet McCullough gets his 3rd board. And we get a foul, I believe, against Eli Imes. His first. Over the back. 44.4 seconds left in this opening quarter. It's an 8-3 game. Fort Hill with the lead. Pick and pop to Bone. Free. Fires. Side iron won't go. Aby with his 2nd rebound. He's been huge on the defensive glass for the Campers. Outlet goes to Ansel. Ansel working right wing extended, looking down for Aby. Up there, swings it over to Imes. Imes looking down out of the elbow to Aby. Tried to drop it down to Berenberg, and instead, Jacob Bone has his 2nd steal. Hands it off to Daniels. 16 to shoot. Shot clock's off, and Fort Hill can hold for a final shot here in their front court. Daniels wants to drive. Misses it point blank. Ball's poked around. Berenberg has his 3rd rebound. And a timeout for Allegany with 4.7 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter. It's Fort Hill leading 8-3 here at Fort Hill High School. Fort Hill, Allegany, early JV game, and through 1 quarter of play almost. Band is here, and half of Cumberland making their way, whether they wear red or blue, starting to pack the joint here at Fort Hill High School, the home of the Red State Championship banner. Storied matchup between these two teams. Leading scorer thus far in this game is Jet McCullough with 4. And for the Campers, they've gotten 2 from Eli Imes, as the last shot in the first quarter goes nowhere, and at the end of 1, it's Allegany trailing Fort Hill 8-3. Second quarter action set to begin here. Fort Hill out of their timeout and off the bench with a comfortable 8-3 lead. 7 minutes on the second quarter clock here. Fort Hill getting 4 points and 3 rebounds from Jet McCullough. 2 points, 3 boards from Jamil Daniels, and 2 points and a board from Noah House. Allegany with the first possession here, looking for answers and looking to even the score in their first couple of possessions. Head fake by Abe, gets it into Berenberg, uses the dribble, shuffles his feet, throws it up with a left hand. Lucas Berenberg into the book for the first time. He's got 2 points, 3 rebounds, and it's an 8-5 Fort Hill lead. Daniels works to the elbow, finds a cutter, dribble drive, nice find inside, gets poked away, ball's loose. Last touch, they say, by Hamilton, and it'll be Allegany basketball with 6:31 to play here in this second quarter. Back and forth start early on as some full court pressure from Fort Hill on Allegany. Allegany's biggest Achilles heel in that first quarter was the turnover as Ansel drives, pass out, gets stolen by Liam Hamilton. That's his first steal of this game. Jacob Bone with 2 thefts thus far in the first quarter as well, held scoreless. Daniels works down to the block, a lot of contact, draws a foul, And Ian will pick up the personal, sending Daniels to the line to shoot 2. Jamil Daniels, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and assist. And with 6:12 to play in the second quarter, Daniels will settle in for his first trip to the free throw line in this game. Fort Hill as a team, 2 of 2 at the line through the first quarter, and Daniels continues that percentage as he sinks the first. And it's a 9-5 Fort Hill lead, 6:12 to go. Daniels retools, settles, fires, misses the second. Good rebound there by Landon Ansel. It's his second board of this game. And up the other way they come. Allegany looking to cut into this 4-point deficit. Ball into the corner to AB. Looking down for Berenberg, not there. Good defense from the Sentinels. AB uses the dribble, gives up the dribble, pass out the perimeter to Ansel. 10 to shoot here. Allegany's got to get going as the pass over. It looks like he got fouled. And then the foul's going to get charged to Jamil Daniels. That's his second. Team 6 of this first half with 5:49 to play. Ball back in to Cannon. He's got Imes to his right, Ansel to his left. Little give and go from Imes back to Cannon. Looking down to the elbow to Abe, turns, throws one up, too hard off the backboard. And an easy rebound for House. That's his second of the game. Outlet goes to Daniels. Daniels drives, Euro step. Where'd the ball go? The runner splashes for Jamil Daniels. Daniels has 5 and 3, and the Sentinels leads up to 6, 11-5. Cannon working, some swarming zone defense, and a lazy pass gets stolen by McCullough. McCullough tried to drop it back to Daniels, gets poked away, and now Cannon will have a steal. It's his second of the game. He'll cross the timeline, work down to the elbow, kicks low to Berenberg, calls bank and buries it. Lucas Berenberg now with 4, and give the assist to Cannon off the steal. As the Campers trying to continue here, and Jamil Daniels loses everybody, misses the misses the shot. And we get a foul on the baseline as Daniels is going to pick up his third, and he's going to have to come out of the game. Braylon Younger checks back into the contest as it is a 1-and-1. So 17 fouls against Fort Hill will send Allegany to the line, and I believe they're going to send Mike Cannon to the line. I thought that Ian Abe was the shooter, and he will be the shooter. The foul occurred down on the baseline as we get a foul, or rather a timeout, and a 30-second timeout for Fort Hill. Second quarter action. Sentinels lead here at home with 4:47, 11-7. Welcome back. It'll be a 1-and-1 at the line for Allegany's Ian Abe. With 2 rebounds in this game, held scoreless. But Ian will go to the line to shoot a pair here in the second quarter, with Allegany trailing by just 4 with 4:47 to play. His first, he splashes, formulation shot, and a pretty one. Right into the shot pocket, extending from the elbow, flicking it away, and bye-bye. Nice shot from Abe, splashes the first. 4:47 to play, second quarter action here. Fort Hill High School, home of another Fort Hill Allegany matchup. Fort Hill Allegany 2. First one was a barn burner in terms of the varsity game. It's a standing room only. Abe misses the second. Rebound by the Sentinels. They come up the other way. Pass out to the perimeter to Hamilton. Hamilton will use the dribble to his left. Pop out Bone. Waits on Younger. Swings it over to Younger. 10 to shoot here. Over to House. House, nice jab step, drives, fade away from 8. Will not go. No, it does. It rattles and falls for Noah House. Spoke too soon. House has 4 and 2 boards. And the Sentinels return their lead back up to 5, 13-8. Mike Cannon working, swings it over to Imes, quickly down to Berenberg. Berenberg bodies, rattles, and falls. Lucas Berenberg with all 6 of his points. In this second quarter, he's got 6 points and 3 rebounds As an errant pass had to be saved by Bone. He flicks it up ahead and finds his mark, and Liam Hamilton. Give Bone credit for the assist as well as a save. And it's a 5-point game. 15-10. Dribble drive here. We get a whistle, and it is a foul on the floor. We'll check the call here. As the foul's charged at number 21, Braylon Younger. That's his first. Team's 8th. And returning to the game for Allegany, number 11, Owen Rice. Giving in AB with 2 boards and a freebie, a breather. 3:37 to play, 15-10 here in this second quarter. Cannon settles, fires, and buries the first in this 1-and-1 trip. Cannon now 2 of 3 from the line in this game. He's got 2 points, 2 steals, an assist, and a rebound. 15-11. Campers trail the Sentinels. Second one, Cannon misses. Noah House with a rebound. It's his third of this game. Outlet goes up ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton working. They're going to set up a screen with Bone. Pick and pop was there, but instead Hamilton drives, kicks inside, ball's loose. Bone will run it down here. Right wing extended, use the dribble, and a handoff to Hamilton. 10 to shoot here. Pick and pop. Bone settles, fires, in and out, no good. Rebound by Younger. Reverse layup too hard. Ball's loose, ball's on the floor. McCullough has it, and they call a jump ball as McCullough gets tied up for his 4th rebound. And the officials coming together here with the players to just make sure as soon as that whistle is cracked, there's no extra business with the elbows or the pushing and shoving. It'll stay Fort Hill basketball underneath their own hoop. Bone at the disposal. Ball's got to go in. It does to Younger. Swings it out to Hamilton. He's got McCullough at the elbow instead. Looks him off. Fires the 3. Misses the shot. Rebound put back for McCullough not there. Bone with a rebound. Calls bank, and the rebound put back is there for Jacob Bone. His first bucket of this game to go with 2 steals, a rebound, and an assist. And the Sentinels extend their lead to 6. Now a steal up at the top of the key. House, coast to coast, off the window, it's there. Noah House with 3 rebounds, a steal, and now 6 points. So the Campers find themselves on the wrong end of a quick 6-0 Fort Hill run. Pass out now down into the corner to Ansel. Ansel returns it out to Rice. Rice will use the dribble. Bounce pass gets knocked in the backcourt by Hamilton. Hamilton runs it down. Has help if he wants it. Blocked from behind by Rice. Put back, score the basket. And 1 for Liam Hamilton. They may be JV players, but that was a grown man move. Hamilton missed the first, got his own rebound, went up with it, and Rice was just behind him. Rice had a block on the first attempt. For the second one, he gets called for the foul. It's extended to a 10-point game, 21-10. 2:13 to play here in this second quarter. As Hamilton misses the free throw. Berenberg had the rebound poked out of his hands. Berenberg's had a night inside, 6 points, 4 boards, but it's still a 10-point deficit. Fort Hill holding court here, applying some full court pressure. Ball into Imes. He was the early spark plug in that first quarter. So he's going to try and get going. Works to the elbow. Jump stop. Score the basket, and 1 for Eli Imes. Back into the book. And a chance for a 3-point play that'll cut this lead potentially on the make down to a touchdown. Foul charge to Jet McCullough. That's his second. Team's 9th, and Imes splashes the free throw. Eli Imes with 5 and 3. And it's a 7-point lead still for Fort Hill here at home. Hamilton feeds, nice find. Bone! Score the basket, and 1. Jacob Bone has come alive here in this second quarter. And will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. What a beautiful feed, hitting his man in stride by Hamilton, and Bone. Just such concentration to find the window. And he'll go to the line to settle. Try and extend this lead back up to 10. Splashes it good. So it's 5 for Bone in this game. 6 for Noah House. And it's a 24-14 Fort Hill lead here at home. Allegany needing answers. Head fake on the 3 from Ansel. Swings it out to Imes. Looking down low from Berenberg. Too strong and out of bounds on the end line. Minute 37 to play here in the second quarter, and Fort Hill will get the ball back up 10 right before recess. Bounce pass to Hamilton, threads it up ahead to Bone. Bone looking down to the elbow, not there. Smart move, out to Hamilton, uses the screen from McCullough. Hamilton continues down from the elbow, calls banking off the window, is there with the left hand. Liam Hamilton, all 6 of his points coming in this second quarter. He's got 6 with a steal and a board, and it's now a 12-point game. Dribble drive from Cannon, trying to create, runs into a brick wall, could have been a foul, was not called. Ball's loose, and Noah House will cross the division line at some point with a pass to Liam Hamilton. Inside of a minute, 59 seconds left. Hamilton drives in, left hand off the window with a little scoop shot. Liam Hamilton now with 8, a steal and a board. And it's a 14-point game here in his second quarter of action. Ball to Imes, looking down low. Cannon will drive through. Pick and pop not there for Ansel. Step back from the elbow. Splash is good for Eli Imes. Imes with now 7 points. He had 2 in the first quarter. He's added 5 since. Settles wasting no time, working up to House. House drives, kicks to the elbow to McCullough. Hasn't used his dribble. Passes back out to House. Gets his man out of the way. Throws up an 8-footer. Won't go. Rebound by Bone. Throws it out to Hamilton. Free for 3. No good, and a rebound from Mike Cannon. Cannon just trying to stop the bleeding here. Over to Ansel. Ansel's 3 answers the call. His first 3 of this game. And at the end of one half of play, it's a 9-point ball game. Landon Ansel with the 3, the final bucket of the half. And at recess, it's 28-19. Fort Hill at home leads. Welcome back. Second half action nearly set to begin here. Fort Hill taking on Allegany, and out of the locker room. Settles will start the third quarter with a 9-point lead, 28-19. Leading scorer Liam Hamilton with 8, all 8 points coming in that second period. 6 from Noah House, 5 from Jacob Bone, 5 from Jamil Daniels despite being in foul trouble, and Jet McCullough with a 4-in-4 performance. For Allegany, they've gotten 7 from Eli Imes. Imes with 7 and 4. 6 from Lucas Berenberg. 3 from Landon Ansel. Allegany will have the opening possession here. Working to the right is Cannon. Cannon continuing the dribble. Looking for a cutter. Not there. Swings it over to Rice. Rice threads the pass. Back to Cannon. Drops it down in the corner to Imes. Imes looking down low for Berenberg, and off the window it's there. Lucas Berenberg now with 8 and 4. And Allegany cuts this one rather, down to 7, 6:32 to play. Pop out Bone, left wing extended. Has the lane if he wants it, swings it over to House. Wants to take a 3, calls bank. Noah House has 9 off the assist from Jacob Bone, his second time of this game, and it's back to a 10-point lead. Fort Hill cannot do anything wrong, especially after Allegany scores. Continues to pace themselves and keeps the lead to 10. Cannon hands it off, nearly stolen, gets knocked back near the division line, returns it to Cannon, swings it into the corner to Imes, drops it down low for Berenberg. Nice job that time by McCullough to close down and knock it out of bounds. It'll be an inside play coming. Inbounds play, that is, at the disposal of Rice. Swings it out to Cannon, free for 3 if he wanted it. Jump back, pass out, nearly gets stolen, and it is stolen by Liam Hamilton. That's his second. Outlet goes to Daniels. Jamil crosses the timeline, works down to the block, gives up the dribble, step through, and the leaner goes in for Jamil Daniels. He's got 7, and it's a 12-point lead, 33-21. Bounce pass up ahead to Rice. Rice works it over to Kuiper. Back to Rice, quickly to Imes. Imes down low, looks for the bank, not there. Rebound by Kuiper, poked away from him. Imes has it, tries to kick it down low for Berenberg, and that's a third steal from Jacob Bone. He'll cross the timeline behind his back, drops it back to Daniels, top of the key. Uses the screen from Bone. Where'd the ball go? Gets poked away. But we're going to have another Daniels ball on a rope type trick, but instead Owen Rice has a steal, and that gets knocked away from him by Daniels. It's Daniels' first steal of this game, and he'll cross the timeline and work here with 4:56 to play in this third period. Daniels drives down, kicks out, free for three in the corner, will not go. Berenberg, nice closeout rebound here in this third period. He's now got 5 rebounds. Outlet goes to Cannon. Cannon drops it into the corner to Imes. Imes between his legs. Returns it out to Cannon. Cannon bounce pass over to Imes. Drops it low for Berenberg, but Bone has just been so good at closing down on the block. As checking into the game with 4:34 to play in this third period. Number 35 and number 12. Number 12, Landon Ansel returns. And number 35, Ian Abey. Abey with a bucket at the free throw line and 2 rebounds as Ansel threads it into Imes. 4:33 to play. Imes works to the elbow with the left hand through the heart of the paint. It falls in for Eli Imes. Now with 9. And with 4:24 to play, it's a 10-point game. Daniels wants to create himself through the lane. And the runner splashes for Jamil Daniels. He's got 9. 4:14 to play. And it's back to a 12-point ball game with the Sentinels with a lead here at home. Matches the biggest lead of the night for Fort Hill. Ball to the elbow to Abey. He gets fouled from behind by House. That's House's third. There's going to be an inbounds play coming. Ball to disposal of Landon Ansel on the right side of his team's backboard. Look at a screen for Imes. He's wide open in the corner. Ansel wants to thread it into Berenberg. Nice job by Bone to try and knock it away. And it's last touch by Berenberg. And the Sentinels will come up with the basketball here, getting a stop, up 12 already with 3:58 to play here in this third period. Jamil Daniels swings it over to House, looking down low for Bone on the block. Hands it back off to House. Kind of a traffic jam down in the corner, returns it out to Bone, now to Daniels, 15 to shoot. Daniels uses a screen, drives, continues, fade away from 8. Back iron won't go. Ball's poked around, last touch, they say by the Sentinels, and it'll be Allegany basketball with 3:36 to play here in this third period. 35-23 your score. Sentinels with a lead. Ball to Imes, turns and fires from the elbow, it's not there. Jacob Bone, his third rebound of the game, outlets it to Daniels. Daniels will cross the timeline. Nice find inside to House, who cuts baseline and banks one in. Noah House now with 11. Leading scorer for the Sentinels, 11 from House, 9 from Daniels. Cannon says, watch this. Runner from the elbow won't go. Ball squirts out long to Ansel. He fires on the 3. Berenberg, big rebound. Put back not there. Abey comes down low, but able to seal with the rebound is Fort Hill, and a pass up ahead looking for Bone. Out of the reach of the intended receiver. Rebound by Liam Hamilton to get the stop against Allegany here. But down 14, biggest lead of the night for the Sentinels. Campers have to get going here, 2:50 to play in the third period. Ball over to Ansel. Ansel will drop it down to Abey. Turns, has baseline, drives in, double clutch, up off the window, not there. Abey, rebound put back, a lot of contact, but no foul. And for Ian Abey, that's his third rebound. But Jacob Bone with the stop comes up with his fourth. Outlet goes to Daniels, 2:30 to play. Daniels working, drives in, a lot of contact, off the window, it will not go. Eli Imes with a board, his fourth. And Imes with a head full of steam. Crosses the division line to the elbow, drops it to Ansel. Ansel working the perimeter here, 20 to shoot. Swings it over to Cannon. Cannon drives, looks, has Abey at the elbow. Abey gives up the dribble, tries to pass it back to Cannon. Ball's knocked around. Daniels, and now a steal here from Jacob Bone. A 4-on-1 behind his back. Nice find! Jamil Daniels off the window. Jacob Bone with a steal and the assist. And Jamil Daniels has 11. Inside of 2 to play. Pretty pass and score. And Bone is a man possessed with another steal. Up ahead to Daniels. Off the window, it's good. There may be an APB out for Jacob Bone when it's all said and done. He's piled up the thefts. Allegany needs a timeout with 1:37 to play here in this third period. Fort Hill leads by a bundle, 41-23. 6:37 to play here in this third period, and Allegany finds themselves on the wrong end of things. Fort Hill's defense has come up huge in this game, and their transitional scoring has also picked up as well. Off 5 steals from Jacob Bone, some easy buckets up the other way. Jamil Daniels with 11, Noah House with 11, but Jacob Bone, 5 points, 5 steals, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He has been everywhere defensively, held scoreless in the second half, but doing it in other ways and creating scoring opportunities for his teammates in transition. 2 straight steals, 2 straight buckets. And down 18, Allegany with the possession out of the timeout has to find a way to start picking up points here. They've gotten good looks with Aby and Berenberg, but the ball just has not cooperated as a steal by House. His second of this game. Outlet goes to Hamilton. Hamilton uses the screen to Bone. Drives down the lane. Euro step off the window. It's there. Jacob Bone now with 7. And Bone able to get away from that contact. They try to take a charge, but Bone able to contort a little scoop shot, found the window in the bottom of the cup, and this has turned into a 20-point game. Ball to Aby, fighting. Pass out for a 3. Back iron won't go. Aby skies. Ball's poked away, and Younger will come up with the rebound. It's his first of this game. Outlet goes to Hamilton. Inside of a minute. Hamilton works. Has the lane with a left hand off the window, not there. Good rebound here, and it's going to be a foul against Fort Hill, I believe, on Ansel. Ansel with the rebound, that is, but a foul on Fort Hill. And with 45.1 seconds left in this third period, this gymnasium is nearly at capacity. The matchup at Allegany was standing room only. Fire Marshal had to start turning people away as Hansel drives. Left hand, pretty play from Landon Ansel. And a nice find from the perimeter as Ansel back in the book. He's got 5 and 4 boards, and the Campers continuing to battle. That's all you can ask for if you're Coach Eric. Swinging over to House. House, pop out Hamilton, free for 3, fires, long rebound. Aby with a nice seal rebound here. For Aby, that's his 4th. Outlet goes to Imes. Imes will cross the timeline, working down low, gets poked out to the perimeter. Last touch by Fort Hill. It'll stay Allegany basketball with 7.5 seconds left, and Fort Hill able to hold for the final shot of this third period, which they'll elect to do so. Ball at the disposal of Rice. Ball into Imes. 5 to shoot. Imes, top of the key to the elbow. Fade away. Will not go. Rebound by Bone, and at the end of 3, Fort Hill leads Allegany 43-25. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here set to start. Fort Hill outlasting thus far Allegany by 18 at the start of the final period of play, 43-25. Let's go down and look at the scoring. Daniels for Fort Hill with 11 points in this game, 3 rebounds and a steal. Jacob Bone with 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 assists. 8 points from Liam Hamilton, 4 from Jet McCullough, 11 from Noah House. For Allegany's JV squad, 9 from Eli Imes, 8 from Lucas Berenberg, 3 from Landon Ansel, 2 from Mike Cannon, and 1 for Ian Aby. Aby with 4 rebounds to go with it as Fort Hill will have the first possession of this final period. Daniels drives right down the lane and the finger roll front of the cup in and good. Daniels now with 13. And it's back to a 20-point game, 45-25 here at Fort Hill. Pass from Imes over to Ansel. They'll send Imes through. He's got Aby at the elbow if they need him. Ansel continues to dribble, gives up the dribble, hands it off to Rice. Rice backs down his man, swings it over to Imes. Imes, 6:27 to play, drives in, kicks low to Berenberg. Nice find from Eli Imes, and Berenberg has the bucket. He's into double figures now with 10 points. And with 6:22 to play, checking back into the game for Allegany, number 13, Mike Cannon, giving Ian Abbey a breather. 6:22 to play. It's an 18-point game. Allegany continuing to battle here in this fourth period. Daniels will cross the division line. They'll spread the floor. Daniels drives in, calls his own number, gets blocked from behind by Berenberg, but they'll send Daniels to the line to shoot two, as Berenberg will pick up the personal. And Daniels will go to the line to shoot two with 13 points. 6:12 to play, fourth quarter action here. All eyes set for the 7 p.m. tip-off of the varsity game, Fort Hill Allegany 2, where there's much more on the line. Winner of that game will be hosting playoff games for the foreseeable future, as Daniels splashes the first. 46-27, Daniels second. He buries. Daniels with 15, leading the Sentinels in this game, 47-27. Fort Hill with the lead, and Mike Cannon will cross the timeline. Cannon pass over to Imes, wants to work on Hamilton to the elbow, continues down. Nice find inside to Berenberg. That penetration and dish to Berenberg has been so key here. Berenberg now with 12, and Imes, by my count, has 4 assists. Drive from Daniels, finds Bone. The three won't go. Rebound by Imes. He's been everywhere. Imes will cross the timeline, work to the elbow, continues the dribble, drives in, draws a double team, throws it up, it won't go. Rebound by Hamilton, that's his third. Outlet to Daniels, transition three, pops, will not go. Rebound by Younger, Younger down on the block, turns, it won't go. Bone's rebound, putback is there. Jacob Bone with 9, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 assists, as Braylon Younger extended that possession with a rebound of his own. Shot from Allegany will not go. Ball squirts out to the perimeter to Daniels. His 4th rebound. Up the other way. Drops it low. Baseline. Off the window is there for Liam Hamilton, who now has 10 points in this one with 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Cannon swings it over to Imes. Imes returns it out to Cannon. Nearly stolen by Daniels. Cannon over to Imes. Free for 3. Fires and splashes. Nice shot from Eli Imes. He's been penetrating and dishing, and now decides to pull on one. He's got 12, and it's a 19-point game, 51-32. 4:40 to play. Daniels wants to call his own number. Drives, calls bank, and bodies one up. Jamel Daniels in this game has 17. And the Sentinels lead 53-32. Ball down in the corner to Ansel, swings it over to Rice, fires on the 3, splash, good for Owen Rice. Owen Rice with a big triple here for the Sentinels, 53-35, 4:10 to play here in this final quarter. Daniels drives, kicks to Bone, head fake on the 3, sends it out to the perimeter to Hamilton. Hamilton drives off the window with the left hand. Liam Hamilton with now 12 points. He's been so key with that left hand drive. Plain and simple, Allegany just hasn't had an answer for it. He's just that good. 20-point game is on the perimeter pass. We get a foul called on Fort Hill's Jet McCullough. On the push, that's McCullough's 3rd. And returning back into the game, Noah House to give Braylon Younger a breather with 3:48 to play. 55-35, Sentinels lead the Campers. Ball in to Cannon. Cannon down low, nice find inside to Berenberg, spins away and buries it point blank. Berenberg in this game now with 14 points as they continue to feed the big man inside with 3:32 to play. Daniels drives to the elbow, that should be a travel, and it is called. Turnover Fort Hill. And Allegany gets the ball back with 3:28 to play. .328 to go. Allegany with the possession. Berenberg has been big in this game. 14 for Lucas as Rice drives in, nearly had it stolen, kicks back to Cannon. Cannon drives, spins away from a double team. It won't go. Jacob Bone with a rebound. That's his 7th of this game. The outlet comes up the other way to Hamilton as Fort Hill will take a timeout with 3:05 to play in the 4th quarter. It's Fort Hill leading Allegany 55-37. Fourth quarter action, 3:05 to play in this game. JV matchup between Fort Hill and Allegany. Fort Hill at home showing it as they lead by 18, 55-37 here. Fort Hill out of the timeout with the possession. Starting to see more and more people file in here. The Blue Crew, if they're still called that, is in attendance. The Red Storm's in attendance. See some of the football players up there. Get ready to get going for the main event, the feature of the night. Fort Hill, Allegany 2. Plenty of Fort Hill and Allegany alums as well as the ball goes in, poked away, and it'll be a turnover on the Sentinels. Fort Hill gives the ball back to Allegany with 3:02 to play, and the Campers trying to cut this one down. They trail by 18, but that Lucas Berenberg, Eli Imes connection has been huge in this game. Berenberg with 14, Imes with 12, but Imes on the penetration and dish down on the block to Berenberg has been the difference. Ball to Imes, looking down for Lucas. It's not there. He'll drive to the elbow. Stop, pop, left hand won't go. Bone seals, comes up with a rebound. That's his 8th of this game. 2:45 to play. Big night from Jacob Bone. Big night from Jamil Daniels. Big night from Noah House. Pass to the elbow to Bone, gets poked away, able to run it down to the Sentinels. 2:35 to play. 10 seconds to shoot. Hamilton draws a double team, continues down with the left hand. A lot of contact, ball in and out, no good. Bones put back off the mark. Ball's loose, and we get a whistle. Is Hamilton slow to get up? And they say last touch. Now they call a foul on Jet McCullough on the offensive glass. So it'll be Allegany basketball. 8 rebounds for Jacob Bone in this game as we get a whistle away from the play. And that's going to go against Jet McCullough, and I believe that's 5. It is 5. So Jet McCullough's night is done. Finishes with 4 points and 4 rebounds. Standard night. Also Liam Hamilton getting a breather. And number 10, Jarek Lemon checks into the game. Ball into Imes, closely guarded by Younger. Drives, kicks. Swings it over to Rice, continues the ball down into the corner. Ansel, head fake on the 3. Looking down for Berenberg. Nice shot by Bone to seal him or front him down on the block. Pass out to Imes, 16 to shoot. Over to Rice, sets his feet. Fires and splashes his second 3. Owen Rice, just such a pretty touch on that outside shot. His second 3 of this game, he's got 6. And it's a 55-40 lead as Younger drives. Has Bone behind him, double team. He bounce passes up ahead. Reverse layup is there for Noah House. Noah House in this game has 13. Dribble drive here. Kicks into the corner to Ansel. Ansel out to Imes. Imes drives, but gets pickpocketed by House. His 3rd steal. House will curl back here and keep the dribble. 25 to shoot. Minute 24 to play. Bone into the corner, asks for a screen from Younger, wants to go baseline. Instead to the elbow, stop, pop, fadeaway berries from Jacob Bone. He's got 11 and flirting with a double-double. 11 points, 8 rebounds. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it with him. With a minute 16 to play here in this 4th quarter, Fort Hill taking on Allegany. Minute 16 to play, 4th quarter action. Fort Hill taking on Allegany. Fort Hill with a 19-point lead. They've led by as many as 21 as a full court pass up ahead to Berenberg. Score the basket and 1 for Lucas Berenberg, now with 16. As Landon Ansel just said, go long, big man, threw it. And an absolute seed down to his big man, number 44 in the blue. And Lucas Berenberg draws the foul, score the basket, and will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. Minute 14 to go. 59-42. I'm not sure what the issue was with the substitutes. As Berenberg misses the free throw, ball's loose, and Berenberg comes up with his own rebound. Kicks it down low to Ansel. Ansel, top of the key to Rice. Rice hands it off to Cannon. Cannon back to Rice. Minute 02 to play. Hand off to Imes. Imes wants to go baseline. Nice job by Fort Hill to seal him down low as we get a whistle and a foul called against Liam Hamilton. And we're going to have some substitutes for Fort Hill at some point. It is a 1-and-1. So the substitutes will come in for the Sentinels. (59-42), a 1-and-1 here in this game. And Eli Imes will go to the line to shoot that 1+. Misses the first. Rebound, ball's loose. It's a tie-up underneath. Ball into Imes, drives, finger roll, point blank, it's in and good for Eli Imes. And up the other way, pulling on a deep three and calling, bank, is Sam Spencer. Big three-pointer, he just checked in and the home crowd absolutely enjoys it, 62-44. Cannon over to Imes, Imes drives, kicks low to Berenberg. They've been doing that all night. Berenberg with another bucket as he's got 18. And up the other way comes Ahmad Sanders. Ahmad Sanders looking down low, and a foul as the entry pass going to Austin Zembauer. Maybe a possession foul here as Zembauer will be at the disposal with 12.9 seconds left, 62-46. Ball goes out to Spencer, but that gets stolen. And able to just hold the ball here, Allegany, 5 seconds left. Ball into the corner. Free for three is Ansel, and Ansel splashes his second three of this game, and that'll do it. Final of the JV game, Fort Hill outruns Allegany 62-49.